Milwaukee, a locally owned Good Karma brand station.
DJ Brother Z, holla at me.
Juice, you ready?
Oh, I'm ready. Benjamin, are you ready?
Let's get it.
They don't even know what's about to happen.
We're about to take over the world. See, what y'all don't understand is everything that's old is done. But everything that's new, that's us.
It's getting real juicy.
It's amazing.
Voices defining a generation.
You grow up thinking the world is all roses and bunnies and things like that, and literally, and it's not.
The most impactful commentary.
I am taught to protect women and children and die for my country. These are the types of things I'm taught. Sure, I put my life on the line. Sure, I could have died that day or whatever, but these are the types of things that come along with being a man. At least I would have died with my honor.
Real news, real lives, and the juiciest conversations.
Noni. it's really juicy.
Now, live from the American Family Insurance Studios in the heart of downtown Milwaukee, here are your award-winning hosts, Ben Jammin and Carrie Noni Juice.
What's up? I'm trying to be like, Martin. People keep telling me I'm like him. What's going on, y'all? You are now jamming with Juice. I'm your girl, Noni Juice, always keeping that thing juicy. This is my boy, Ben Jammin.
It's amazing.
And we are live from the American Family Insurance Studios at the Avenue. But let me first start off with this. And I hope Zach helps me out here. He might not, though. Happy birthday to you.
For me?
Happy birthday to you.
For me?
Happy birthday, dear Benjamin.
It's amazing.
Happy birthday to you. Pew, 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 pew.
That's all love, man. I appreciate y'all. See that?
It is Benjamin's birthday today. It is his chapter 5.
Yes.
As he is calling it. I want you to tell me how you feeling, because you're looking good. You're looking good, my boy. You're looking good, my boy.
Man, Juice, you so crazy. Hey, shout out to DJ Brother Z, man. You know what? I really do appreciate y'all. You know, we've actually sat back. Bro, between the three of us, we have the truth on our shoulders, resting on our shoulders. We actually started from the ground up here.
Fat.
Hey. But no, for real though, this is really a brotherhood. I got a brother over there. I got a sister over there. You is one of the bros, bro. Like, you got a whole lumberjack on right now. Like, you one of the homies. You know? And so,
what?
But no, and that's what the homies do for you, though. You know, they celebrate you, and I definitely appreciate that. You know, I don't know about y'all, Truth Nation, but when it comes down to a birthday, does it actually resonate like the very first moment it hits you? Like this, when 12 o'clock strikes, when the clock strikes 12. You know, is it like, oh my God, I'm a new age?
It depends. You know, when I was younger, I used to get a whole lot of messages at 12 o'clock, so it made me feel like, oh my God, it's my birthday. When you younger,
Yeah.
you care more about that because you want the attention all on you.
That
But then
is
as
true.
you get older, you just realize what the real value is of life and like what it means to get older and to get wiser and to become a better version of yourself and another opportunity,
Yeah.
to do what it is that you want to do in this lifetime. It just more so you feel grateful as you get older.
No,
More
you're
than
right.
just like it's my birthday, it's about me.
Yeah.
It's not like that no more. It's just like, man, thank God for another year. Thank God for waking you up on your birthday, and now you got another opportunity to get it right.
Nah, that's real. That's real, man. Because like as you said though, Juice, when you a kid and it's your birthday, you want to make certain you got cupcakes at the school. You know what I'm saying? You want to make certain that you got some Rice Krispie treats. Ooh, I need to have my favorite candy bar. I need to get a toy. Somebody gotta give me a toy. Like, when's the last time you played around with a toy? You know what I'm saying? But it's one of those things that's like,
That's not a video game?
well, if I was a kid, 10, 11 years old, all over again, a good video game would be nice. But it's all those things that when you're a kid, it's like, oh my God, like you said before, the attention, you want it to be on you. You want it to be, celebratory of you, and you just want to have fun and eat your cake. Have your cake and eat it too. Sometimes. But when you do get older, in my lifespan, I've just grown a fonder appreciation for life each and every year. One of my biggest things I always want to do every year is truly just talk to the people who've impacted me over the course of my life.
Somebody who you can talk to right now is Miss T. What's poppin', Miss T? You are now jamming with Juice.
All right, now I just want to call in and wish Mr. Benjamin, it's amazing.
It's amazing.
Happy born day. All right,
Appreciate
now.
you, Queen. That's all love.
Y'all take care. Yes, take care, both of you.
Thank you, Miss
Blessings.
T.
Blessings.
That's love.
Yes,
That's
ma'am.
love.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Have a good one.
And you know what?
Thank you.
I got to shout out my boy, because if you guys are watching live on YouTube, I do suggest that you hit the comment board, okay? Wish your boy Jammin a happy birthday. But on top of that, I have a birthday twin in the YouTube chat board, all right? So shout out to Cross Colin, all right? They're going to say that their birthday is June 6th in 1976. And I love that. You know what I'm saying?
Happy birthday.
Shout out to all my
you.
Geminis. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Kyle's birthday is tomorrow.
Kyle's birthday is tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Dr. Ken's was like 2 weeks ago. And I believe Tony Smith's is like next week.
Really?
All right. So this is a lot of black excellence in here. We have a lot of Geminis up in her. All right. And you know what? We have a few other Geminis on the team. All right. But with that being said, shout out to all my Geminis. It is Gemini season. Okay, but like I said before, Juice, I am just so appreciative of life. Each and every year that I grow and I become better in who I am as a person, I just, again, like I said before, I grow more appreciative of life. And as we began this, because this is the truth I've told you, I haven't told this truth, the Truth Nation.
Ooh.
Okay.
You finna give him the juice? You giving him a drop of juice?
I'm finna keep it juicy.
Ooh. That's something you don't want to do.
No, what?
No.
No.
Oh, wait, let me not.
Hey.
Oh! Y'all, we finally got a binder with our name on it.
Hey.
It's official.
It's amazing.
Jamming with Juice. Okay, but anyway.
No, this is lit. This is lit. But on top of that, Truth Nation, I don't know if you guys feel this way, but this is how I feel. A lot of times when it comes down to people's birthday, year after year after year after year, they could be 7 years old, 32 years old, 64 years old, but they like to title their years as chapters. So it's like, oh, this is chapter 7. This is chapter 32. This is chapter 64. But that's not how my life has been.
No.
Okay, no. Because, like, when you look at the story of your life, one chapter doesn't mean that it was just 365 days. I don't know what you said right there, but you over there talking, okay? I don't know what you said. I don't know what you said. No, but on top of that, people like to always go year after year after year and name their ages. by chapters. Me personally, I had to look at my life, especially when you're talking about your life as a story. You know, a story or a chapter in a story isn't just 365 days. You know, sometimes in a hero's story, a chapter in his life is 5 years. You know, a chapter in that person's life may even be 20 years. A chapter in somebody's life might even be 12 years. Y'all remember 12 Years a Slave? Okay, it seemed like all one big old book. All right. But in my life, how I like to think about my life, I want to break my life up, and I have broken my life up into, at this point, 4 different chapters, and I'm entering my 5th chapter. And with that being said, it's split up in between 8 separate years. All right. So as you guys see me go on and evolve as a person and who I am as the Jammin I am and Ben Jammin I am, because this is Ben Jammin's universe. And I know you guys are all living it. But I am also a character in y'all lives as well. You know? So in doing so, I feel like, you know, me turning 32 today, I'm entering my 5th chapter of life. I've experienced 4 other chapters. I experienced 4 other chapters, and now I'm entering my 5th. So I can't wait to see what happens in between me being 32 to 40.
It's going to be a lot of stuff. You know, you might have kids.
Woo, the
you know,
family
you
man.
want to get married. Do you want to get married?
Oh, yes. I'm a lover boy. You know, I'm a lover. I'm a lover, not a fighter, but I'll fight for what I love. You know
I love that. You know, I be thinking about marriage and weddings and stuff like that sometimes. I think it needs to be like done differently. You know, I've already told you that before.
In what way?
I don't know. I just feel like the idea of a wedding is just a lot. Like the idea of a wedding of like everybody coming to see you, whether it's family, whether it's friends, maybe it's associates, and you bring them there. And, you know, they're watching you do your vows, and they're watching you do this, and they're going to the, what is it called afterwards? Reception.
Right.
And you got to pay for all the food. You got to pay for the venue. You got to pay for a nice dress. Like, it's very expensive. Weddings are extremely expensive. And I feel like people are just getting married just because the idea of a wedding, you know, but they're not thinking of the marriage, because really that marriage is between 2 people. And it's y'all two, you know, if one of y'all gets sick. It's y'all two when y'all are going broke and you need to figure out how you're going to make some money. Like, it's going to be y'all two at the end of the day. So I feel like it should be more centered on the union between the 2 people and, like, their experiences together versus making it just, like,
the rest of the world.
For the rest of the world, because they not going to be there with you in those tough times. They not going to be with you during your high points sometimes, you know. It's literally just going to be you and your spouse and your kids, you know, if y'all choose to have kids, till death do y'all part. So I just think it should be more focused on that and that sacred union of it all versus like the party and the this and the attention and the, you know, and then you got bridezillas, they be all mad on the wedding. It's like, bro,
they be on TV too.
Yeah, it's like it's not even about that, you know. But it's interesting. I love that you want to get married, but this is going to be your 8 years that you get married, you have kids.
Right.
You know, you're moving on up in the media radio space, so I'm just so proud and happy for you.
It'll be a victory lap. It'll be an entire, you know, victory lap, because if anybody knows me, my favorite number is 6. So after chapter 5 comes chapter 6, and we'll see what that entails.
And that's crazy too, because you're already excited for your year 40s.
Yeah.
You know, I'm saying it wrong, but you know what I'm saying. And a lot of people be nervous about their 30s.
Nah.
But it seems like you weren't really that nervous to hit your 30s versus like someone like me. Jesus. I am like, oh my God, that I'm getting old, you know, but you're more so embracing just every part of your life.
Can I be honest with you, Juice?
Yeah.
Can I be honest with you?
Yes, be honest with me. Tell me a secret.
Well, you know, it's not even that much of a secret, be honest with you. Because again, when we did our interview for TMJ4, you know, there was something that you said that really, really resonated with me and made me think about, like, again, not just all our relationship, but again, just who I am, you know.
Really?
Yeah. And you were like, you know what? a lot of times Ben Jammin is the person who gives me the confidence to know that, hey, everything's going to be all good. And I had to think to myself, like, where does that derive from? Like, where does Ben Jammin really get that from, right? Like how, because ultimately, if I'm giving that to you, I'm giving that to myself each and every day, or even in my weak moments, or times that I feel, again, scared or scared for my 30s, scared for my 40s. And I really realized that I just have this faith in God, but that faith in God is also like the faith in me to actually know that whatever I really want to do and put my mind to, I can actually go ahead and get it accomplished. I can actually go ahead and conjure that up. And I was like, man, like, Ben, you got to be nice to yourself. You got to be nice to yourself, but you have to put more emphasis on that energy that you put out into the world. So again, you can be better for the world,
Yeah.
So I can be of service to humanity. That's what I want to be at the end of the day.
Yeah, and you really are. All the people who will call in and tell you happy birthday, who come up to you, say it's amazing.
Yeah.
You definitely have an infectious personality, and, it reigns true throughout the entire Truth Nation and GKB and just anything that you put your hand on. So you should be very happy that you are loved by everyone, and we appreciate you. If you have not heard that, we appreciate you, Benjamin.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm starting to think that I should do one of those, be an NPC. I should be an NPC.
And see, this is where we go left. This is where Benjamin goes left, because now he wants to be in a video game.
Well, I really thought about this, just like, unlike other careers, right, and what we're doing with our life, we're on YouTube every freaking day. Okay, we are live streaming our lives each and every day so people can soak up some kind of entertainment, some kind of information, things they never even thought of before, something that makes them say, wow, it's amazing. That is crazy. I never thought about it like that before. So as we live our lives through these screens,
Getting preacher Ben now. We getting every version of you on your birthday.
Right. All the Geminis, right?
Oh God, yeah, that's very true.
But as we live our lives through these screens, and I blow these kissy faces at people, I'm like, I could be getting some roses for that. I could be getting. I like ice cream.
Thank you, Truth Nation. It's amazing. Mwah, mwah.
Funny. And if you guys don't know what an NPC is, that's that non-playable character on games that you play. So if you're playing like a Grand Theft Auto or something like that, it's that character on the side that's just doing whatever. All right, and they just add more into the game of life, and that's why sometimes people even go down a rabbit hole of thinking that we're living in a hologram, and it's an infectious idea, but it's something out of the Matrix.
It's crazy how far we are with technology in general, and just the internet, and what you can do and what you can see on the internet, and where would we really be without it?
Woo!
Where do you think we really would be without it?
Honestly, without the internet, we might actually be in a better place. Okay?
Oh, really?
Yeah. Damn the internet. Okay, we don't even need the internet.
Okay. I need to hear why when we come back, because that's a loaded thing that you're saying right
Streaming
here.
services taking more money out of our pockets for no reason. We can't even see it sometimes. All right? People getting addicted to porn. We don't need the internet. We need people.
I don't know if I agree with that. 833-212-1017. I think we need the internet, but Benjamin is saying no. But I want to explore that idea, because that's kind of crazy on the other side. So keep it locked here, y'all. It's Jammin' with Juice.
Don't touch that dial. You are Jammin' with Juice on 1017 The Truth, The Truth app, 1017thetruth.com, and streaming live on YouTube. Like and subscribe to our 1017 The Truth YouTube channel.
1017 The Truth and Associated Bank have teamed up for our Black-owned business give back. Each quarter, we'll be giving away $6,000 worth of free commercial advertising for 3 months to 5 Black businesses. To sign up for your business's chance to win $6,000 of commercial campaign marketing on the award-winning 1017 The Truth, visit blackbusinessgiveback.com. That's blackbusinessgiveback.com. Let's rebuild our community's backbone through exposure on the truth. For official rules, head to blackbusinessgiveback.com. Associated Bank, member FDIC.
This is Community Heartbeat, presented by Outreach Community Health Centers on 1017 The Truth.
So we do have a drug take-back box at Outreach Community Health Centers. So if people have medications at their home that they want to get rid of, they could bring it to our pharmacy and we'll dispose of it for them. Anything that's not being used, anything that's kind of out of date, even antibiotics, any other medications, definitely. It's better to safely dispose of it, and definitely don't flush it down the toilet because that puts it back into our drinking water supply. So
why is that a bad thing, Annie? Why do we not want to flush our medication?
Yeah, so it contaminates our drinking water. It contaminates our waterways, so our rivers and lakes don't benefit from all of those medications entering into the water supply, and we don't. We don't also enter. We have great drinking water in the city of Milwaukee, but they can only filter out so many of the pharmaceuticals. So as much as we can to reduce the pharmaceutical supply in our drinking water, we'll all be better off.
For the brave men and women of the United States military, it has been said that some gave all, but all gave some. At Tayback Law, we honor these sacrifices by working to ensure veterans receive the benefits they're entitled to. I am Monica Ireland Karras. I am a partner and a VA-accredited rep at Tayback Law. If you're a vet and you have been wrongfully denied your veterans benefits, visit taybackattorneys.com to set up a free evaluation. At Tayback Law, we fight for those who fought for us. Contact Tayback for the payback. taybackattorneys.com.
Are you tired of renting and giving money to a landlord? Come to the June 15th event at North Division High School from 10 a.m. until 2 p.m. where you can speak to Axe Housing coaches about home ownership, listen to keynote speakers, and meet their banking partners. Get started by going to axehousing.org and clicking on Virtual Orientation. You can also register for the event there too. Visit axehousing.org today to register. That's axehousing.org.
This is Jammin' with Juice on 1017 The Truth app, 1017thetruth.com, and streaming live on YouTube. Shout out to the Juicy Jammers riding the wave.
It's my birthday, it's my birthday, it's my birthday, it's my birthday, your birthday, your birthday, your birthday.
Hey.
Big booty, big booty,
Big booty.
big booty matter, big booty matter, big booty matter.
Are you talking about your big booty matter or what? Ben trying to twerk on his birthday. Big booties matter. Big booties matter.
I just do what I do.
What's up, y'all? You are Jammin' with Juice. We are live from the American Family Insurance Studio at the Avenue. Get it done. It's Ben's birthday, so we had a nice sentimental moment with Brother Ben because he's been in his preacher bag. Okay, he's been in his preacher bag, and we've had a nice talk with Brother Ben talking about his birthday. But there are also two ideas we brought up. We brought up the idea of marriage and how I think that weddings are kind of overrated in a sense. And Ben brought up the idea of the internet. So before we get to the internet, I do want to hit on a couple of texts that we got on the talking text line. And if you would like to get your voice heard about weddings, how y'all feel about them? Do you think that weddings are overrated in a sense? I personally think that they are. 833-212-1017. We got, who said this? Al, I don't want to say the last name, but I don't think it's our regular Al.
It ain't freaky ass Negro Al.
Okay, yeah, it might not be him. Noni Juice, that is extraordinarily exact and precise. The wedding is nice, but the marriage is work. I 100% agree with that. I think people kind of take advantage of the idea of the actual wedding. Like, they get so infatuated with the idea of the wedding that they don't understand that the marriage part is actually like the work. Like, that is a big step, and that's why we end up in a whole lot of divorces because people only care about the wedding and they're not caring about the work that it takes to keep the marriage alive. Okay. Shout out to Pastor Melton, who said, we need successful marriages. Marriage is important and should be celebrated. It is a major statement which speaks to society because family is the cornerstone of society. We can't have a unified community without families and thrive in marriages that are not successful.
But most marriages aren't successful, right? Like, America has a higher than a 50% divorce rate.
Yeah.
Especially, and they project some researchers out there. They go on to say that because where we at right now as a society, and I'm talking about the millennial generation and the Gen Z generation, because we have access to so many different partners, that by the year 2050, marriages are going to go down. Okay. So all I'm saying is, I'm not saying that marriages aren't important.
Yeah.
But again, at the same time, it's one of these things that people may have to grow more accustomed to.
I think marriage is important. Like, it's extremely important because, I'm all for, like what Tori Love say, the black woman, the black man, and the black child. We need the black family. We need the black family.
We need the nuclear family.
I am all for that. I'm just saying, as far as the wedding goes, I think people be over the top when it's not necessary. And at the end of the day, it's just one day. Like, yes, you're going to have the pictures and have all of that good stuff. And it was a time everybody got to come together. Whose cookie are you eating?
Huh?
But I just feel like people are not really understanding what it means to be married. And I will say the internet actually has a part in that, because with social media, it's showing you that you have so many options out here. So people are constantly seeing other people who they might be interested in, or let's say, for example, or at least I've been told, the person that you end up being with is never going to be 100% perfect as far as what you want. So if you scrolling on social media and you see somebody who's somewhat attractive and they look like they have that other percent of what you're missing in your spouse already, you might think like, man, the grass looks greener over there. But you will find out the grass is not greener on the other side, and what you actually had was worth holding on to and fighting for and keeping. But this is just my thoughts right now as a young 20-something-year-old person. I'm just really trying to figure out if I want a wedding because I want one, or do I want one because that is something that was pushed onto me just based off of society and what people do traditionally.
I mean, because you got to admit, Juice, like sometimes people don't even go through with the whole, wedding thing, right? Like, as far as, like you said, am I doing it for myself, or am I doing it for what society has told me?
Yeah.
Right? Like, it's one of these things where I don't have to have no big old wedding. Maybe I'll just have a Las Vegas wedding. I'll go ahead and get it new. All right? Or maybe I'll just go down to the courthouse. Or maybe, hell, me and my wife may just jump the broom, because that's how we used to do it back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
All right? When we were just slaves. All right?
When we were just slaves.
Yeah. I'm just saying.
Jump in the broom. That's all we had to do.
Jump in the broom. But now you got to do so many other things, right? Now you got to sign a whole contract. Now you got to say before the government that me and this person are one. When before it was just, I look in your eye. Hey, Lord, you don't do no wrong by me. I won't do no wrong by you.
All right, color purple.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, it's a lot when you think of marriage, and then it's a lot to get divorced. Okay, you got to split everything up, and I don't know. It's just a lot to think about, and I think our generation sometimes doesn't think about the long term part, because they just want to have a wedding to post on social media and flaunt
on the internet.
Post it on the internet flaunt your ring off. And I just don't think that that's what it's about, and we need to really figure out a way to bring the actual reason behind getting married to the forefront. Show some successful young black couples and how they are working through their problems, because problems will arise in a marriage. I'm assuming, it's
don't assume.
You with them
It's
for the
gonna
rest
happen.
of your life. Like,
It's
y'all
gonna
gonna
happen.
have some issues, and you're gonna have to learn how to work them out. So we need more representation, I feel like, of young black couples who are figuring it out no matter what, and not trying to get divorced and things like that. But the internet is a crazy place. It can make you do some crazy things. It can make you believe things that's not true. It can make you feel like you're missing out on stuff that you're not really missing out on. And maybe it needs to be regulated. Ben thinks that the internet should just disappear altogether. I don't agree with that.
Get rid of the internet, man.
I don't agree with that.
Like, get rid of the internet, man. Life was better in the 90s. Life was better before. Pre-internet, life was better, okay? All this other stuff they using to control you, okay? Why y'all think everybody either got to be Apple or Android? Because the internet is controlling you at the end of the day, okay? So, do we get rid of the internet? Do we not? Do we really need the internet? I don't think so. I think we need humanity.
Humanity? I mean, okay, when it comes to the internet, I think it just needs to be regulated. And I don't think it's being regulated because, like you said, they be having porn on X and on, I'm going to call it Twitter because that's what I know it as.
Twitter formerly known as, X formerly known as Twitter.
Yeah, like, I think that's insane. I think that's insanity that people of all ages are able to see that type of stuff just scrolling on a social media app that doesn't ask you. I don't believe it asks you if you're old enough or not. That's crazy to me. I think it definitely needs to be regulated. And I think with the internet, there's good and bad in everything, right? And you could use the internet for good. It's just that we're using it for bad. We're using it to look at things we don't need to be looking at sometimes. You know, we're using it to compare ourselves to others, and it's making us depressed. You know, we're using it for the wrong things when our phones and the internet is a powerful tool. Why are we not using it as such?
It's so crazy because other countries really have adopted, or should I say, put new policies in place. Like I want to say as most recent country, China. China just went on to go say that social media influencers can no longer post about how rich they are. Like you can't post about wealth. You can't go over there and flaunt your diamonds. You can't go over there and flaunt how nice your grill is or how nice your car is over there in China. Yeah, right now.
I like that.
Yeah, it just happened about 2 weeks ago. And so you can't post these things on social media anymore, but I believe it's because...
what you supposed to post? In your pajamas?
Post
Armani suits in your pajamas too. Like, what you supposed to do?
I mean, leave it up to America. America will go ahead and post their OnlyFans. You know what I'm saying? They'll go ahead and post the most extreme sexual encounters that they can just to gain a view. So maybe these types of things are actually sickening us as a society. And I ain't gonna lie to you, YouTube Nation. All right, if y'all want to be in Jammin Universe, y'all need to let me know, because I'm going to take y'all down a rabbit hole that you've never seen before. I'm just saying, Truth Nation. I'm just saying. So with that being said, should we get rid of the internet? I really don't think we need it anymore. 833-212-1017. Call in right now. Let us know something.
I really don't agree with that, but let's take a break and let's discuss more on the other side, because there was actually a story that you sent to me. And I want you to tell it to Truth Nature, because it's going over my head a little bit. It's going over my head a little bit, but it has to do with the internet and
Amazon.
What it's really doing to us as a people. And it's actually kind of scary. I'm not going to lie to you.
In the Amazon. And I'm not talking about online shopping. Okay?
Yeah. 833-212-1017. Do you guys think that we need to get rid of the internet?
Jammin' with Juice returns after this on 1017 The Truth, The Truth app, 1017thetruth.com, and streaming live on YouTube.
Come escape to Lake Lawn Resort. Enjoy stunning lakeside views, on-site golf, award-winning spa, and numerous dining options, including 1878 on the lake. Dive into the pools, explore water sports, or relax by the lakeside fire pits. Experience Lake Lawn Resort's newly renovated guest rooms, part of a multi-million-dollar upgrade for ultimate comfort and luxury. Whether it's a romantic getaway, family vacation, or corporate retreat, Lake Lawn Resort has it all. Book your stay at Lake Lawn Resort today and discover the perfect blend of adventure and relaxation.
It's time for Truth Takes, a thought-provoking commentary on the new 1017 The Truth. Here is Sherwin Hughes with his truth.
I think you're spoiled. You have too many choices. We sometimes forget that having choice is a luxury. I can remember when I was a little kid, I either ate what my mother cooked for dinner or I starved. I didn't have the luxury of choice. Now we can choose anything and everything. We can choose which apps we want to be a part of. We can go and pick a new mate. We can decide what food we want to order. We have an unlimited amount of choice. And I think that we forget that choice is a luxury. You are either a winner or you're a loser. You're either going up or you're going down. You're either free or a slave. You are either woke or you are asleep. Those are called binary choices. And it's tough for people to understand just having two choices in a world that inundates us with unlimited choice. I know you don't like the candidates that are on your ballot come November. Guess what? They probably don't like you either. But you only have a binary choice. You either want this country to excel and succeed and explore new industries and be honest and fair about racial inequity. You either believe in climate change or you don't. You believe in democracy or you don't. You want a country that will do whatever it can to help people, all people, regardless of gender identity, regardless of national origin, or you want to take the low road and vote for the person that only wants to help himself with no regard for anyone else. Choice is a luxury. Unfortunately, too many of us forget that it's a luxury. Binary choice is all you have in November. I hope you choose wisely.
This has been Truth Takes on the new 1017 The Truth. Listen to The Truth with Sherwin Hughes weekdays from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m.
When you're high, you feel different. Pretty obvious, right? You think different, talk different, but if you feel different, you drive different. So if you're high, just don't drive. Brought to you by NHTSA and the Ad Council.
I feel so stuck.
The Veterans Crisis Line is here for you. Dial 988, then press 1 to call.
Bike crash? Call Gruber's offices. One call, that's all.
More of Jammin' with Juice is next on 1017 The Truth, The Truth app, 1017thetruth.com, and streaming live on YouTube. Like and subscribe to 1017 The Truth on YouTube so you don't miss a drop of juice on Jammin' with Juice.
Ben got a bottle with white women on it.
No, shout out to the Snow Bunnies, man. The Snow Bunnies who supported me throughout my life.
I can't believe Tori would be so disappointed.
Woody.
Dr. Umar. Woody. Welcome back, y'all. It's Jammin' with Juice. Right now, we were talking about weddings and do you think that they are overrated? But now we are talking about the internet because Ben Jammin thinks that the internet should just be abolished. We should get rid of the internet because it serves no purpose for us. 833-212-1017. We want to know your thoughts. Now, Ben Jammin. Oh, you reading your card?
I'm looking at it. I'm seeing who showed me the most love.
Oh, wow. Who did?
I don't know yet.
Who got the biggest section?
I'm trying to see.
It's clear and evident.
You know I'm blind.
Oh, right. You just squinting. But anyway, you guys. You were talking to me about this Starlink with Elon Musk.
Yeah, yes, indeed.
So tell us about Starlink and Elon Musk because when you were telling me about it, I completely was like, what is going on?
Okay, so again, like I said before, I'm really thinking that we need to get rid of the internet. Like, I don't think it's really bad for us. I don't think it's really good for us. I think that it has actually de-evolved us as a society, all right? As we were trying to progress and evolve, I think the internet came through and interrupted some stuff, all right? Y'all think about the internet, but I think about it as interrupt. Internet, interrupt. Internet, interrupt, okay? So... With that being said, Truth Nation, we've been knowing about the internet, or at least been searching the web, the World Wide Web, ever since Google came around. This is early 2000s, late 90s, all right? I remember a young Ben Jammin typing in on Google search. First thing I even looked up was a Dragon Ball Z character. I wanted to see if he would turn Super Saiyan 10 and what he would look like. All right, that's for all my anime fans out there. Yes, your boy Ben Jammin. But now, as I fast forward through life and think about what the internet has even done to me, all right, the internet introduced me to porn. Okay, the internet introduced me to porn.
Is that a positive or negative thing for you?
Positive in the bedroom, negative thing for my psyche.
Okay.
Negative for my psyche. All right, but with that being said, Truth Nation, this is what happened to me when I was a 12-year-old boy. That's what I was introduced to when I was 12. Yes, I was introduced to porn at 12 because of the internet. All right, and as I further progressed through my lifetime, because I'm 32 now. All right, these are all the sick things that have happened to me. All right, if it's happened to me, it's happened to the rest of the world. Okay, so I am 32 now. I have not only just seen porn on the internet, people like scammers have hit me up for money through the internet. Okay. I've seen people die on the internet. I mean,
so you're traumatized.
I'm traumatized
on so many levels.
I'm traumatized, Truth Nation, and I will let y'all know right now. This is one of the biggest reasons I'm even talking about it because y'all great white hope, y'all great white savior out there, Mr. Sir Donald Trump. All right, is already planning to take away porn from the internet, while in fact Elon Musk is promoting porn on Twitter or on X, formerly known as Twitter. All right, and these are the types of things that we are facing each and every day. These are the challenges, but I will let y'all know there is a tribe. There's a tribe now, Truth Nation, all right, who never had internet before. Okay, they never even tapped into the blue screen. They don't even know what a blue icon look like. They don't know what this iPhone energy look like. They don't know what the Android energy even look like. Never introduced to it before, Truth Nation. All right, but now they know all about the internet, okay? If y'all do not know, Elon Musk, yes, Mr. Tesla himself, all right, has a satellite internet. If y'all may have seen it before, it's called Starlink. All right. Sometimes late at night, people may take videos of these things and be like, "Oh my God, there's a UFO. There's a UFO right there. There's a UFO right there. There's another UFO. We got aliens." No, sometimes that's just a satellite going up in the air because Elon Musk is going to put up his satellite internet called Starlink. And there's satellites literally sitting up in the air right now, making certain that certain countries out there in the rest of the world who cannot get internet. And one of those tribes of civilizations, all right, that cannot get internet, never knew about internet, never knew about the dial-up internet, never knew about Yahoo or Google or Facebook or OnlyFans or Pornhub, never knew about any of these ideas, have finally been introduced to all of it. All right, all of it, whatever they could get their hands on, all right? So a remote Amazon tribe finally connected to the Elon Musk Starlight internet, becoming hooked on porn and social media. Oh, and it gets worse because that's just the headline, all right? That's just the headline. According to reports, 9 months, just 9 months after Elon Musk connected a remote Amazon tribe, and when I say Amazon, I'm not talking about Amazon that comes to your doorstep. I'm talking about Amazon in South America, okay? I'm talking about Amazon in the rainforest, okay? And when I say they are a remote tribe, this means this is a group of people who never even experienced civilization. They don't know what a car look like. You know what I'm saying? They still out there chucking wood. All right, we used to have a joke back in the day talking about, oh, you just an African booty scratcher. All right, yeah, meaning that you out there just chucking arrows at folks.
Why was we saying that?
Crazy. Now, this was a wild time, all right? And that was pre-internet, okay? But now they got internet, okay? And according to reports, 9 months after Elon Musk connected a remote Amazon tribe to the internet. Again, they never saw the internet, don't even know about Steve Jobs. Oh, my God. All right, they don't know what the cracks in Joe Biden's face look like. You know what I'm talking about, Truth Nation? The Amazon tribe connected to the internet. Major issues have now emerged. They are primarily addicted to porn. Okay, affecting the community's young men. If it's affecting their young men, think about what it's doing to the young men of today. All right, think about what happened to young Ben Jammin when he was 12 years old, being introduced to porn already. Okay, and I was just 12. This is like 2004. Okay, anyway, fast forward to 2024. Other problems, including children playing violent shooter games, chatting with strangers online, and spending hours glued to their phones, have all emerged, and they are alluding to the fact that this is de-evolving the society that, if you let the first civilization of first world countries like the United States say, these people are uncivilized. Well, the internet is turning them into even more savages. So what do y'all got to say about that, Truth Nation? Do you really, truly feel like, just like your boy Ben Jammin, should the internet truly be banned, or should we continue to let it run wild?
Okay, here's what I think. First off, that was a lot. That was a lot of information. But what I have gathered from what you just said is the fact that Elon Musk has an internet out. It's a satellite internet that a tribe who has never had internet before has gotten their hands on, correct?
Yes, that's exactly what has happened.
And so with this internet, and they were their own tribe, doing their own thing, living their own life, having a great time. And now that they have the internet, the satellite internet, now they are now they are hooked on porn and social media.
Exactly. This is what has happened to the society.
Now, did Elon Musk specifically give them this, or they just stumbled upon it? He gave them this.
He gave them this internet.
Okay, I think that is the worst thing he could have ever done, and it's very unfortunate that he took this tribe who was living on their own, who was doing their own thing, who wasn't, being tainted by all of the things that we got going on over here. For him to give them access to that, well, okay. I was going to say that I think that that's not fair, because why would you just come into their lives and abruptly ruin everything that they have got going on? Because before that, they weren't even hooked on that stuff. And now you gave them the internet, and that is what they're doing with it. However, now that I'm saying that, as I say that out loud, I'm also thinking on, okay, what if he only tried to give them the internet so they could, I I don't want to say entertain themselves, but just have the same type of knowledge that we have that with the internet. You know, we could look up everything. We could use it as a tool. What if he was trying to have them use it as a tool, but that is just what they stumbled upon and ended up searching up and getting hooked on? Is that still his fault?
I believe it is. I think this is what I'm saying.
Because that's what we do on an everyday basis. Like, we got the internet so we could progress as a society, and we are the ones who have been hooked on this stuff because we are the ones looking at it. We're the ones looking it up. We are the ones who are using social media for bad and not for good. So really, is it the internet's fault? Is it the human's fault? Kind of like how they say with the gun, is it the gun's fault that he killed somebody, or was it the person's fault that they killed somebody?
It's the internet's. It's the internet, dog. Cause like I don't know, man. In my opinion, I think that introducing this idea and concept and letting people just run wild with it is why we are where we at right now.
Yeah,
you know, it's because people have been given a whole entire another world, and now they even believe because through the internet and the impact it's had on our culture, people now are even thinking about marrying robots. You know, people are now having sex bots out here, and we keep continuously going further and further down this rabbit hole of, you know, there's humanism, and then there's this whole cyber system that we may be, you know, updating ourselves to each and every day, ultimately creating some kind of otherworldly being that will be here on this earth with us for whatever odd reason. But it seems ultimately dangerous.
Well, I think it needs to be regulated somehow. And I know y'all don't want it to be regulated because you're like, oh, they controlling what we do. But y'all are not responsible enough to be handling the type of tools that are given to you to be used for good. Okay, and y'all need to figure it out. But we do got a call actually on the line. And let us know how you guys are feeling. 833-212-1017. Do you think that we need to get rid of the internet? Is it causing us harm into our minds? Is it controlling us in a negative way? We got Al on the line. Al, what's popping?
Well, first thing I will say, you should regulate yourself from when you're with the internet. Now, also with them being addicted to porn, anything that's taboo is going to be addictive. And also keep in mind, these are humans dealing with natural feelings of the body. So it's not the porn that made it addictive. It's the feeling that gives every human body. That's how we got here. Okay, so let's keep that in mind. Anything that's taboo and is unnatural that deals with a euphoric feeling is going to be addictive. Like some of y'all girlfriends and husbands, when y'all bust their windows out when you find out they're cheating. You have to regulate the mind. Okay, and then also keeping this in mind with this Tesla dude. Yeah, he gave them that, but did he do it because he wants them to see him as God, or did he do it from his heart? You got to just think about that. But internet, you have to regulate it, and you have to regulate yourself, because it's not the internet that makes the bad, it's you not regulating your mind. That's all I want to say, because if you go back to some of your parents, they got Mocha Monsters, Baby Got Back, Blacktail in the VHS tapes too. Let's not forget about Playboy and Playgirl. That was way before the internet. So I want y'all to have a good day.
Well, Al, real quick, before you go, I did have a real quick question for you, because you actually made a good point. The fact that it's taboo is the reason why everybody is so infatuated with it, right? So are you saying that if we made things that are taboo more normalized and made it more of a normalized conversation, we wouldn't be so infatuated with it?
I would say yes, but a lot of it is not. A lot of it should be normalized, but everybody is trying to do things in the silos and try to do everything undercover because they're afraid what society is. I don't see nothing wrong with porn, but I do see a problem if it's underage and y'all start trying to take the innocent from animals and donkeys and mules. Now we have a problem. But certain things that taboo, if you get it to a point where they can sit down and talk to you, it won't mean nothing.
Right.
Somebody can say to you, you'll say, okay, cool. I just made that last night in my phone. What's new? Next subject. But when you make it taboo, it's gonna make people try it even more.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Well, thank you, Al. Appreciate your comments today.
Have a good day.
You too. Now, if y'all want to chime in on the conversation, we're talking about the internet and do we think that it needs to be banned? 833-212-1017. From what Al said, he's saying that you need to regulate your mind yourself instead of having others do it, but I don't think we're mature enough to do it. So it's kind of like with children, you kind of have to regulate the child because the child is unaware of what it is doing to them. So in a sense, I think whoever regulates stuff, what is it, the government or whatever, maybe they need to have some type of parental guidance control. Well, it's not even, we're not even talking about for kids, we talk about for adults. So really, I don't know what to do because these adults today are weird and they really don't understand things, you know, and I think it's because we have grown too accustomed to having social media and it not being regulated. We could do whatever we want on it. Because I mean, think about it. Millennials, we've had it since we were in like middle school. You know,
man, we've had it for so long. I mean, I kind of wish that we had it in the early 90s, just a little bit, so we could have started Snoop Doggy Dogg do his thing through the internet. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
See him drop it like it's hard.
Yeah. So with that being said, Truth Nation, now is your chance to win a pair of tickets to see the one, the only Snoop Doggy Dogg. Be caller number.
Say it in English.
Cinco.
Here we go.
Be call number cinco.
I'm surprised you didn't pick 6. That's your favorite number. It's your birthday.
We can rewind. We can rewind. I'm not done yet, Truth Nation. No, for real, Truth Nation. Right now is your chance to win a pair of tickets to see the one and only Snoop Doggy Dogg. Be caller number 6. Be caller number 6. Right now, my birthday. It is my birthday. It's June when it's the 6th month. I'm born on the 6th day of the week, actually, as well. But with that being said, be caller number 6 at 833-212-1017. That is caller number 6 at 833-212-1017 for your chance to win Snoop Dogg tickets at the Potawatomi Amplified Concert Series on Saturday, June 15th. One night only, and only at Potawatomi Casino Hotel, Milwaukee. Get tickets at paysbig.com. That is paysbig.com.
Don't touch that dial. You are jamming with Juice on 1017 The Truth, The Truth app, 1017thetruth.com, and streaming live on YouTube. Like and subscribe to our 1017 The Truth YouTube channel.
It's that time of the year, Truth Nation, for our Truth Walk Against Violence. Violence is a problem which impacts all of us, but together we can make a difference. This is why I need you to join me and the Truth team on Saturday, July 20th from 9 to noon for our 2nd annual Walk Against Violence. Enough is enough. Now it's time to bring an end to senseless violence in our community and encourage a safer Milwaukee for us all. Join our Walk Against Violence on Saturday, July 20th. Visit 1017thetruth.com and sign up today. Together, we can bring an end to violence.
Enough is enough.
This is your Planned Parenthood Advocates of Wisconsin Minute.
Reproductive justice, it's a framework, it's a movement, it's a vision for reproductive freedom. It's a right to have a child. It's a right to not have children. And this next part is really as important as the other parts. It's the right to birth and parent our children with dignity, and the right to live and parent our children in safe and healthy environments. So reproductive justice understands the ability of any person to control their destiny is directly related to the conditions of their communities. It looks at the intersections of discrimination in social, political, and economic systems, and it sheds lights on the barriers that these systems produce. And then we, reproductive justice advocates, fight against the barriers that prevent Black people and other people of color from exercising their rights. That's reproductive justice.
This has been your Planned Parenthood Advocates of Wisconsin Minute.
Protect your dream home with American Family Insurance, and you can weather any storm. You'll also save up to 25% by bundling home, auto, and life. American Family Insurance. Get a quote or find an agent at amfam.com. Products are not available in every state. Discounts may not apply to all coverages on an auto or home policy. Discounts do not apply to life insurance policies. Visit amfam.com to learn how discounts may apply to you. American Family Mutual Insurance Company assigned its operating companies. American Family Life Insurance Company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Associated Bank knows your small business isn't just a venture. It's your dream and a vital part of the community. And we're not just a bank. We're your neighbors. We're looking out for you. That's why Associated Bank offers quick online applications and approvals with funding in as fast as one business day, checking with no minimum balances or maintenance fees, and prompt customer service. Explore our products at associatedbank.com/business or visit a branch for more details. Subject to credit approval. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
This is Jammin' with Juice on 1017 The Truth app, 1017thetruth.com, and streaming live on YouTube. Shout out to the Juicy Jammers riding the wave.
Happy birthday. Congratulations to David on winning a pair of tickets to see legendary hip-hop artist Snoop Dogg and Dogg live at the Potawatomi Casino Hotel on Saturday, June 15th. Tune in to Jammin' with Juice again tomorrow for your chance to win a pair of free tickets to see Snoop Dogg and Dogg. Also, to purchase tickets, please go to paysbig.com. That is paysbig.com.
I'm up next.
You are.
Okay. And you guys, we've been talking about the internet and whether or not it needs to be banned. But, I can't tell you what to use the internet for. But I can tell you to protect your dream home with American Family Insurance, and you can weather any storm. You'll also save up to 25% by bundling home, auto, and life. American Family Insurance. Get a quote or find an agent at amfam.com. Products are not available in every state. Discounts may not apply to all coverages on an auto or home policy. Discounts do not apply to life insurance policies. Visit amfam.com to learn how discounts may apply to you. American Family Mutual Insurance Company assigned its operating companies American Family Life Insurance Company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
I always like to say Madison, Wisconsin, because Wisconsin Fest is happening this weekend. Yes, shout out to T-Pain, shout out to La Russell, shout out to Soulja Boy Tell 'em, shout out to Waka Flocka, shout out to Akon, and shout out to everybody on 1017 The Truth, because The Truth has now done a Safe Summer kickoff. All right, with Safe and Sound, all right, we're kicking off summer, y'all. Families, it's that time of year that school is out, and our children need positive programming to keep them engaged. Join Safe and Sound at 4422 West Leon Terrace for our Safe Summer kickoff on Saturday, June 8th at 1 p.m. Find out about all the summer opportunities available with our youth serving partners. I said partners. Like the Girl Scouts and Milwaukee Public Library. While you are here, enjoy our youth voice stage featuring young people who are excited to share their creativity with song, dance, music, and poetry. Did we mention free food and swag? Don't let anybody tell you there is nothing to do this summer. Let's Safe and Sound hook your family up with a plan and pledge to have a safe summer in Milwaukee and Racine from the 414 to the 262. Don't let the internet get you.
All right. Woo! We amped up because it's Ben's birthday. Woo! We hope you have a really great birthday, Ben Jammin.
It's already been amazing.
It's chapter 30 something for you, but it's chapter 5, in Ben Jammin's universe. It is chapter 5 for you. We are so glad to know you. Thank you, everybody who tapped in today on Jammin' with Juice, talking about marriages and weddings. Are they overrated? And also discussing the internet and should it be banned? Porn is bad. What's going on? We don't know. If you missed the conversation, go back and listen to it on YouTube. And that's pretty much it, y'all. I'm your girl, Noni Juice. Always keeping it juicy. That's been Jammin'.
It's amazing.
DJ Brothers D on the ones and twos. Now sip on that. It's Jammin' with Juice. The Tori Lowe Show is up next.
The Truth Family Fest is back. If you're looking for a fun opportunity to showcase your clothing line,